Buongiorno, buonasera, benvenuti amici. Welcome, my friends. My name is Vincenzo, and welcome to my channel, Fountain Pen Therapy. Some time ago, and I invite you to look at one of my videos, I did a review of 4 pens that I found fascinating, especially at the $20, $30 price mark that I bought these pens. And they're kind of the beginning of, these turned resins that we see now with Brooks, etc. But this is like a long time ago, and I remember they came out with one, and then the other, and then the red one came out, and it's the Fuliwen 017 with that beautiful Fuliwen nib, which I think is one of the best Chinese nibs on the market, frankly. And I did a review of the 4 pens, and called it my collection, and then lo and behold, the collection doesn't stop there, because I just ordered 2 more that I'm going to add to my Fuliwen 017 collection. They call this the pink brown. It's really brown. I don't know why it's pink. On some sites they call it the brown. On some sites they call it the pink. This one here, on some sites they call it the white. Other sites they call it the green. I think there is a white matte and there's a white polish. This is the polished version. In any event, Fuliwen 017, folks. Stay tuned. That nib has got to be juicy. I'm positive. Stay tuned. Okay, folks. Well, here are the 2 pens. This time around, these are 2 kind of, they're rolling stops. They prevent the pen from rolling off your desk. One is gold and one is silver. Is kind of a little snake, a little serpent there. Nice touch. So we'll remove those because they're just a pain, frankly. But here they are. Look at that beautiful resin. I find this white one a little more interesting than this pink brown version. I think this would have been nice had it been matte. I'm not sure they offer this in matte. This one must be nice in matte. And had I known that one of the sites, I think it's AliExpress, offers it in both the polished and the matte, and Etsy only in one, I believe. And I didn't realize there was that other site that sold it in the matte version, because I would have loved to have purchased it in the matte version. But there they are. They're very interesting. Very simple, cigar shaped. The resins are not bad. Not bad at all. Let's take a look one at a time here. This one here. Look at the complexity of that. There's all kinds of colors in there. So, it's a nice touch at that price. Very nice. Rounded finials. Okay, nothing special. There is no clip to speak of. It takes... Oh, well, you know what? Let's use a point here. Let's use that circle right there to see... no, I need to put the circle on the cap. So let's use this one here. To see how 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 1/4. To reveal a beautiful section. Those threads, I can feel the threads. Okay, I feel the step down. There's a little bit of an edge here, but nothing, nothing intrusive that will cut your fingers, and I don't think it'll disturb the writing, just because the length here is quite sufficient, so it should not be a problem. To reveal that beautiful, juicy Fuliwen medium nib, number 6 steel with a plastic feed. These nibs have never disappointed me. In fact, I've got so many that I ended up using in other pens that had fines and extra fines, and replaced them with this Fuliwen nib. Very, very nice. I suspect that it's not going to be any different this time around. So that's really essentially the pen. It opens up, and this thing can be eyedropped. Oh, maybe not. There's this, there's this metal piece here. That's right. When you remove the nib, everything, the whole section removes. So you wouldn't be able to, I would not recommend eyedropping this. Nice, solid, converter. Okay, so that's one of them. Oh, just to show you how deep that resin is and how thick it is. Is there a step? No, but it's just one barrel. There's no openings at the end, but there is no step. Yes, there is a step right at the end there, but you know what? You're almost at the end, so there's not much to speak of. I don't know if you could see it, but it's right at the end, just because the resin kind of rounds off there. But it's not at the right at the outset. Okay, it's closer. You see it closer to the bottom part. But there's no holes in here, so I think it should be okay. I've never had a problem of nibs drying on me from these pens, so I suspect they will be just as good as the older or the other versions. Frankly, this is the pink brown one. Same thing. Okay, a little more translucent, if you will, just because it has that white portion there, but still very, very nice. Same nib, same build, same everything. So those are the two pens. What I propose is we let's take a look at the other 4 that I have in my collection as a pen comparison. I'm not going to do a pen comparison here, but I will instead show you the other 4 in my collection. You have the blue and the purple, which has got some chatoyant resin there. Really, really nice. I mean, Jonathan Brooks came after these guys. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with this one. Take a look at that. Very, very nice in my view. It's too bad that this doesn't line up. I don't know if there's any way that I can get him to line up that way, but it doesn't. But look at that chatoyancy there. You got that pink, got all kinds of colors in there. Really, really nice. Then you have this one as well, the Starry Night kind of colors. Huh? Isn't that gorgeous? I think they're very, very nice. And then I think this, they call it the blue. This is the Blue Danube, if I was talking. This one is just blue. It's got some, reddish tones or purple tones in there to give it that nice chatoyant sheen look. So these are very, very nice. And we've now added the other 2. So there you have it. In terms of just a quick comparison, and just to give you an idea of how these pens, by the way, both the pens do post. They post quite comfortably. The pen is not bad. I think it's a little too big, but it's not heavy because it is, a light resin. Because it's rounded, the cap has a tendency to go either in one direction or the other. Okay, but it does post, and it does post comfortably. It won't come off. But there you have it. If you absolutely need to post, I don't find it, completely uncomfortable or unbalanced. It's not bad. I think it's a little too long, but just because I don't post my pens. It's a nice size otherwise. It's a nice size. Just to give you an idea quickly, I feel guilty that I've not given you a true or a proper pen comparison, but let's put it up against my Jinao Dadao. You can see that it rivals the Jinao, which is a huge pen. Let's put it next to the X159. Here we go. Next to the 159, it's almost equivalent, And if we compare it to the 1898, is it? Yeah, 1898 from Conklin. There you go. And this is what, my N23, I believe? Yeah, my Ogdinian N23. There you have it. And we can put it up against my Ranga 78 BW here, or the new 8 BW, the new 8 model of Ranga. So there you have it. Okay, that's a pen comparison, if you will. Well, I said I wouldn't do one, but you know what? I feel guilty not doing one. So there you go. This is the same pens that we just saw uncapped, if you will. And you could see that it's a nice, juicy size there. Okay? Very nice. And here are the pens posted. So you could see that it rivals all of them, including my bigger than my Jinal when it's posted. So it just because it does post at the tip, really. But there you have it. I think that's a last look. We'll take a look at some measurements, and then I'm looking forward to using or doing that writing sample with that juicy nib. Be right back. Okay, we're back with the writing sample. All the tools are here. First thing is first. For the brown, pink brown, I'm going to take this Pen BBS number 235. Let me just show you the watch, and I think it's a nice combination. Where is it? Right here. Because it is on the kind of a reddish side. So the Pen BBS 235, I think, will make a nice combination. There is some shimmer in this ink. I don't see it on too bad on the swatch, but I know there is some shimmer. But we'll see if that shimmer comes through in the sample. Okay, so that's for the pink brown, if you will. The ink for this, what they call white, I'm going to take this Vert Atlantide from Jacques Orbin, the 350 anniversary, and the ink is right here. Here it is, Jacques Orbin, Vert Atlantide. As you can see, the color and that silver shimmer kind of will bring out that white that's in this pen. I think it should be a good match. So let's get to work. The paper I'm going to be using is Tomio River Galen leather notebook that goes with this accessory as well. Let me just open it up so I can insert the notebook. There we go. That's good. I'm going to need just a template. Just bear with me. I should have the template not too far. Okay, here it is. So we can put that underneath. There we go. See some grid there. Okay, let's just close it all up. Close up, so we can really appreciate the writing samples. Okay, let's do one at a time. First one, it will be this white green. So this is the Fuliwen 017. And this, I guess we'll call it the white. Well, white green is really not as thick as usual, I must admit. I'm just wondering if this prevents it from really writing properly. I'm going to remove that. The nib, yeah, a little bit. The nib is the Fuliwen medium. Steel number 6. Little disappointed in this one. I don't know if it's the ink, but it's not as wet as the ink I'm using here is Vert Atlantide from Jacques Orbin 350. And you know what? It's not, yeah, it's wet, but it's not as broad. I remember the lines on, look, you see, it's not consistent. I gotta tell you, it's either the ink, but it's not that thick Fuliwen nib that I remembered. Let's see what the other one gives. Same thing with this one. Look at this. And it skips. Fuliwen 017. Look at this. This is a disaster. Brown or pink. Wow. Is it the ink? Is it the nib? That's not the nib that I'm used to. Look at the skipping here. Awful. Oh, look at this. You know, folks, need to work on these nibs. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got to tell you, I had to work those nibs quite a bit, which is very, very disappointing because I was really looking forward to it. I've replaced the inks just to give it a go with Iroshizuku, which is usually a very, very nice ink for the white-green pen, and Leonardo Sepia, again, a very nice ink. And let's see what this gives. But just from my previous testing, I really disappointing, but much, much better. So this is the Fuliwen 017 pink brown. I mean, you know, it's much better now, but there's something about this nib that really doesn't suit me. It's like there's a paste on top of that, you know, tipping. That's what it feels like. It feels like I'm skating. It doesn't feel like I have control over the pen, which is too bad. I mean, you know, I'm not going to comment on whether it's smooth because it's just not, it's not the Fuliwen nibs that I know. This one is a little bit better. So it's not one, you know, both of them are the same thing. So, and I changed inks. This one's a little bit better. This one is the line that I was expecting. Over 17, this is the white, green. You know, it's now working much better. I mean, it's just that it's not the Fuliwen nibs that I've come to know, you know, which is really disappointing. Much stiffer than usual. There's no. Maybe it's just because I got spoiled with Dieman, with all those beautiful nibs and Asvine and Jinao, you know, and now I kind of forgot what Fuliwen does. But I could have sworn Fuliwen was like very close to Kegelu, you know, that sort of a nib. But you know what? Not this time around. So. Likes. Let's finish this video. Likes, dislikes. You know, the material is nice. The design of the pen, but the build quality is also very good. The nib, unfortunately, is 0 on 10. Very disappointing. 0 on 10. Dislike the nib. You know, the resin on this white one, I think, is really, really nice. Comparable to the other four, if you will. But the resin on this brown one falls a little short. Just kind of a very blah sort of a resin. It doesn't have any chatoyancy. It doesn't, you know, bark back at me, if you will, like something like this. I mean, you know, that's the 017 that I got used to, you know, and even this white green one doesn't bite too much, but it's much better than the brown. So, folks, I'm really disappointed. I frankly, I don't recommend them. I don't think you should waste your money. I think they're like $35-$40. The price I'll put them up on the screen. I don't think it's worth it. You can get beautiful Angdians, Asvines, Jinaos, even Mahjons. Much better than this. So, Fuliwen, you struck out on this one. So, that's it for me. as disappointed as I am. Cheers, folks. Please subscribe. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the holidays, and we'll see you soon.